So I just took a Waymo ride, and man, the future of transport is here, and it's amazing. Waymo is a self-driving car, so it's essentially a robot taxi. Now, to a very large extent, autonomous driving is going to shape how we move goods around the world and how we commute to and from work on a daily basis. The experience of riding in a Waymo, honestly, from a perspective of a passenger, there's no any material difference, which is why my interest was more from a perspective of equity or stocks. Whenever there's a new technology or a new wave, you always want to see how best you can strategically position yourself so that you can benefit from the upside of that boom. Now, if we are to look at AI as a sector, then we pick the consumer facing products like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and a whole bunch of others that are sitting in that category. Most of them are owned by companies that are not listed on the stock exchange. So, because of that, you and I cannot participate in this boom. We cannot buy stocks in these companies because they are not listed on the stock exchange. So, when these companies go for fundraising rounds, we can't participate. Now, if you are to look at NVIDIA for argument's sake, people who invested in NVIDIA 10 years ago, they are currently sitting on 50 multiples, meaning if you invested $10 10 years back, right now you'll be sitting on 500. Those are really good, attractive returns. Now imagine if you have early access to companies like Anthropic, OpenAI, that own some of the companies that owns the consumer facing products now. Even though with OpenAI, which own ChatGPT, Microsoft owns 30% of that. So at least you can buy shares in Microsoft to participate in that. And then if we are to look at cloud, which is Amazon owns a significant part of it, you can still buy shares in Amazon to participate in cloud. And then if we are to look at Gemini, which is directly owned by Google, at least you can buy shares in Google to participate in that. Now, if you are to look at autonomous driving, right now you have three companies that are aggressively aiming for this market. And even though there are a whole bunch of other companies that are active in the sector, I'm focusing more on the three that are really making significant waves. So you have Waymo, which is owned by Google, and then you have Zoox, which is owned by Amazon, and then you have Tesla, which we all know. Now, again, autonomous driving is still in its infant stage, but in the next 5 years or 10, it's going to be booming. The time to place your bets for the future is now. So, whichever horse you are going to be placing your bets on, you want to place your bets now so that in the next 5 years, when they start rolling out, you will at least be sitting in a position where you can be 5x 10x or whatever multiples that you'll be sitting on. And again, yes, we can still invest for AI, we can still invest in NVIDIA, but given that the market cap of Nvidia is almost 5 trillion. The likelihood of Nvidia doing another 5x or 10x in the next 5 years, yes, possible, but very unlikely. But if you are to participate in this small cap and mid cap like Anthropic, OpenAI, Waymo, Zoox, there you can really do good, serious returns. So, whichever horse you're going to place your bets on, the time to place your bets is now. And for autonomous driving, the future is not coming, the future is on the road. Cheers.